Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 11th of December 2024. So mega caps pump and dump ahead of CPI, Bitcoin slumps as gold jumps. And CPI preview, that's where we're at today. A red hot print will stop the Fed, or only a red hot print will stop the Fed from cutting rates. So that's going to be a given then, that the rates are going to be cut because it is known as the CPI, so the numbers will be manipulated. Dollar bid with stocks and bonds sold as CPI awaits, and US stocks trundle lower throughout the US session with SPX, NDX, and the RUT, which is the Russell, I think, all seeing roughly similar weakness. And economic news, well, as we've just seen there, it's CPI today. It could be a bit of a damp squib, but we'll see. The forecast is for 2.7, previous 2.6. It'd have to be a lot higher than 2.7, closer to 3 to stop the Fed from cutting. But I'll guarantee you it won't be, as we'll see the US wanting to cut rates and start to move them much lower than they currently are. So with that, let's have a look at the markets and kick off with the Dow. And in the Dow, the market trading down to 38% yesterday. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 4 days of declines now. Market below the 20 bar moving average, and the 5 also crossing lower. Again, it's all down to the CPI numbers today. See if they're positive enough to bring the market back. Yesterday, we saw the market sell off again before it was brought back, and then towards the close also move lower once more. Overnight prices are trying to move higher. They need to get back above the close, which also has the 20 MA in the way, the DP and the 50 EMA as well, before it can even get anywhere near yesterday's low. In the German DAX, holding up really well, not really sold off an awful lot. Market sideways to lower yesterday, again waiting for the US numbers, so very positive from the DAX there, still strong. And you can see this yesterday morning, the market moving up, and it got dragged down with the Dow yesterday, pulling back 89%, I would have thought there. Yeah, 89%. Market bouncing off this overnight and starting to move back to the upside, aiming for yesterday's high there for this market. In the S&P 500, similar to the DAX, showing great strength. Market only 2 days of red compared to the Dow. Prices sideways to higher, still above the 50 EMA, the 20, but below the 5 there. In the 30 minutes, again, you can see that weakness coming in late on the session. Didn't fall as much as the Dow did on the 230 cash open, but it did into the close, taking out the low of the day there. Market above that low though, and also heading towards the close, the DP and the 50 EMA heading back to that high if the CPI numbers are good enough for the market. But then do they need to be good enough? It just seems like good news is bad news and bad news is good news, and they'll move the market back up. The FT 100 still struggling there, back to the 200 MA during yesterday. I was just surprised that this is still holding. I mean, given the appalling budget, and when you look back a couple of years ago with Liz Truss, when it was a proper Tory budget, tax cuts, etc., this is just incredible how the markets and the London elite want that sort of a budget. It's there you go. 30-minute chart, really basically just all the one way, apart from a bit of support at lunchtime, but then resuming the downtrend. Market's just back above yesterday's low, but it's got the 50 EMA, the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, and the DP there to take out and get back up to that 200 MA in the 30-minute chart, which has also got the R1 in its way there as well. US dollar moving up in anticipation that it's going to move lower, basically, unless it's geopolitical events that are still supporting this market. But moving back up there at the moment, should be moving down. If the CPI numbers do come out, let's say at 3%, a lot higher than forecast, then the dollar will move higher. Simple as that, because there's pressure to actually keep rates where they are. Right, so have a look at the metals. And yesterday in silver, the market was an inside bar, which you can see there, and overnight, so the market slammed, which you'll see there. That's already happened. So the market's been sent back down to the 200 MA in the 30-minute chart. Yesterday did absolutely nothing, but you can see there they took advantage overnight and slammed the price down 50 cents. Doesn't seem a lot, but it's bizarre that they do this overnight. Gold, the stronger of the two, moving back to the upside there. But this too also slammed about an hour ago, a couple of hours ago, you can see there. But buying coming back in to support this market. It needs to get through this high and then the high on the overnight as well in order to move to the upside. And in the gold-silver ratio, no surprise there, moving back up. Gold stronger of the two at the moment, as the silver market did absolutely nothing during yesterday's session there. Right, so have a quick look at yesterday's trades. And as expected, the market was really quiet yesterday. Very quiet. We had a potential buy signal there that was filled. Market moved up and then profits taken. So as you'd expect, the day before the CPI, the market very quiet yesterday. It was quiet on Monday as well. Tuesdays are generally quiet because of the lack of news. Market putting in a potential buy signal there at the 200 MA, lending support to the market. Prices then moving up before taken out, and then the market just becoming very, very quiet. As you can see there, just stuck in a range all the way through the mid-morning as well, managing to trend a bit at around 11 a.m, but otherwise quiet, and then into the afternoon as well. If we just speed things up, you can see how quiet it is. We had a sell signal that was filled. The market moved down to the 200 MA, took the profits because you got that 200 MA and the green coming inside of the red bar, and then prices coming back for another one. Shot at the downside. That's just a scalp trade again, hitting the 200 MA. Previous history of that. Again, market finding support there, and then that was it. Just really quiet. Back to the 200 MA and tiny bars for the DAX there. So have a look at the overnight market, see what it's doing, and if we get the right chart, you will see that the market is above the 200 MA at the moment in the 2-minute chart. Needs to get above the close and the DP. But again, waiting for those CPI numbers out at 1:30, I suspect. Might get a bit of action to begin with at 7 and then 8 when the cash market opens. But other than that, the market being fairly quiet. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's see what those CPI numbers are at 1:30. And have a great day. And as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.